Hi everybody, welcome to University of Miami. I'm going to show you how to assemble the micro device into the microNIT cassette. So what we need is the actual microNIT cassette, tubings for the inlet, in this case connected by a split, tubing at the outlet to collect the sample in a vial, perfluoroelastomer ferrules to make the fluidic connection between tubing and cassette, and then the actual micro device composed by a bottom part where is the well that is going to contain our eyelets, the top part they will host the gaskets, and the actual gaskets used to make the liquid sealing. So the gaskets are actually made of two sides, flat sides and a rounded side, and I'll show you in a bit how to assemble the micro device. But first of all, we have to set up the cassette. To do that, so we need to install the tubing. So we have the inlet tubing that will go through the cassette in the holes corresponding the inlet of the micro device, and they will be kept in place with the ferrules. So we have one, second one, third one. And we want the tubing at the same level of the ferrules. Then we'll do the same with the outlet tubing. As you will see, these tubing at this stage are loose, but once the cassette is locked, it will compress the ferrules and make it strong sealing. Okay. Again, we'll put the tubing in line with the ferrules. Now we'll place the bottom part of the device into the microNIT cassette, and there is only one way we can place it, and there are features on the side of the device and the cassette that will match. Then we need to place the gasket into the top part. So there are two steps into the top, and the gasket goes into the external groove. As I was saying, the gaskets have first of all, there are two different gaskets, one that match the central channel and two that match the outer channels. The outer one are mirrored, so they are the same. When you place the gasket, you want to have the flat part towards you. Put the gasket in place. Second one, again, you want the rounded part touching the device and the flat part facing you. And then the last one, choose the opposite direction. Again, best ways to place it is with the flat part towards you. By pushing slightly the gasket into the groove, we'll make partial contact that will hold the gasket in place while placing it on top of the other part of the micro device. So now the gasket should hold, right? So the tolerances are broad enough that you just need to match the outer mark to make the contact between the bottom and the top. Once we lock the cassette, the fluidic connection will be set through the ferrules, and I will show you in just a second how to prove that the gasket are in perfect contact between the two parts. I want to show you now how to prove that the gaskets are actually in good contact with the chip. As you can see now from this top view, the gasket have a clear light color. Now that while I'm clamping it down the Microdevice cassette, you can actually see this mark, darker mark in the middle of the gaskets progressing, and this is actually the contact between the acrylic and the gasket. And once it's completely clamped down, we can see that there is a central darker mark and lighter green boundary. This is actually to prove that the gasket is in good contact.